Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Jyotirmayananda Society, a journey to self-realization. Please subscribe our channel for the mystical meanings of the scriptures and to enjoy daily satsang. We are currently exploring the book Yoga of Perfection, which is summary of the Bhagavad Gita. Commentary is by my Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. Today we will study the summary of chapter 9, Raj Vidya Raj Guhya Yoga, the yoga of royal science and the royal secrets. The indirect knowledge and the realization of the divine being is described by the Lord. One who does not who is free from the impurities of the heart, who does not show anger to others, and he is such a person who is kind and compassionate, is the qualified person to receive this knowledge. This is easy to attain, and this knowledge is imperishable. Those who have no faith will come under the sway of death. All this world is pervaded by the Lord. All beings exist in the Lord, but the Lord is not confined in them. He is limitless and transcendental. From a still higher point of view, the worlds do not exist in God. He is untouched by the relativity of the world process. The world is illusory, it is non existent from the absolute point of view. Even like ether, the Lord is all supporting and all pervading. He is the cause of creation and dissolution of the world. Though engaged in such actions, he is untouched by them. Because creation and dissolution exist in him, even as a snake exists, uh, appears like a rope when the latter is perceived in darkness. This is called uh, Rajju Sarpanubhuti, which means actually it's a rope, but you see it as a snake because of semi darkness. Those of demoniac nature are not able to recognize the self, their vision is confined to the physical body alone. But those who are endowed with divine virtues, they know the Lord to be the imperishable self. True love dawns in their hearts. They glorify the Lord through their actions, words, and thoughts. People of different states of evolution, endowed with different capacities, worship the Lord in different ways. Some worship Him in His cosmic form, some worship Him as the one non dual absolute, some worship Him in various other forms. The Father is verily all this, He is the essence of all sacrifices. He is like the mother, the father, and the creator of the world. He is in the Vedas. He is the goal, the abode, the supreme refuge of all, and He is the cause of life and death also. Those who perform the religious sacrifices as enjoined in the Vedas, attracted by the rewards of heaven, they attain heaven after death. And having enjoyed the celestial enjoyments, they are born again on this world for their evolution. This is the path of pleasure. But those who are devoted to the Lord with unflinching devotion, they become free from all worries because the Lord looks after their earthly life, their requirements, and their needs. This is God's promise that if we give ourselves to Him, He takes care of our needs and requirements. Practically, we still do our efforts, but all the things happen through His grace. Worship of many gods is also the worship of the same Lord, but performed in a wrong way. The worshipper goes to that which he holds as the supreme, and it still reaches the ultimate God. God needs no ostentation for his worship. He is pleased not by the quantity of offering, but by the expression of love, symbolized in a mere leaf or a flower or fruit or water. Whatever one does, whatever one enjoys, whatever one may be engaged in, that he should offer to the Lord, the indweller of the heart. With this feeling and surrender, whatever one does, one is not bound. One attains the yoga of renunciation or knowledge and is liberated. The Lord is equal for all, devoid of attachment and hatred. Yet he abides in his devotees, and his devotees abide in him. The sun shines equally in all streams, but it reflects clearly in a stream abounding with clear water. And that is the purification process to make our water clear so our self can shine. All are qualified for the practice of devotion. Nobody is excluded. There is hope for everyone. Even the worst sinner, if his mind turns to God, will be relieved of all his sin. He will soon become virtuous and saintly. No devotee is ever destroyed. So we say, a sinner is a saint in the making. Today's sinner is tomorrow's saint. Even Vaishyas, women and Shudras, and those of sinful births are qualified for the practice of devotion. They have access to the highest abode of God through devotion. Therefore, one should merge his mind in God. He should be devoted to God. He should sacrifice for God. He should be united to God. Thus, he will come to God without any doubt. Thus ends the ninth discourse entitled Raj Vidya, Raj Guhya Vidya, the yoga of royal science and royal secrets. Hari Om Tat Sat, Jai Shri Krishna. I will see you in tomorrow's satsang.